On the menu today is a chicken stew. It's one of my favorites. I have you start with chicken dark meat for this recipe, and I have chicken thighs here. There's about, I think there's 4 chicken thighs here, 2 in each bag. You need about 1.5 pounds, and that's about what 1.5 pounds consists of, about 4 regular sized thighs. You get the boneless, skinless thighs, and I buy a big package and freeze them. These have already been chopped up, so they're ready to go. And some carrots, celery, diced sweet potatoes. These are Yukon Gold potatoes, so you just wash them. You don't have to peel them unless you want to. Red bell pepper, onion, some frozen peas because it's something I had left over in the freezer. It goes good anyway. And you need 4 cups of chicken broth, which is convenient to get one of these guys because that's 4 cups. And a little half and half. And for spices, I got rosemary and thyme, some salt and pepper to taste. If I had some sage, you could put a little of that in there, but I don't have any. So now it's time to get to chopping on these vegetables. And while the chicken's cooking, I'm going to cook that first in the bottom of the pot, and then set it aside, and then start with the vegetables, like saute the onions and stuff, and then it'll all come together at the end. While the chicken's cooking in a little olive oil, I'm getting the next phase ready. Is saute the onions, carrots, and celery. I got the celery and onions chopped. I don't peel the onions or scrape them. I'm sorry. I meant to say I don't peel the carrots. I just wash them off, and then I take a couple layers off the onion and eat them like that. This is stew, so the vegetables, they don't have to be chopped very fine. Just to your taste, however you want to do it. And something like that is fine. Get a little messy here. Yeah, that'll work just fine. And while I'm he's tried to get away, I got the chicken still partially frozen. And when it's done or almost done, it doesn't have to be all the way done, I'll put it on a plate or a bowl, set it aside, and then do the vegetables. Okay. I have the vegetables chopped. Next thing I'm going to do is peel these sweet potatoes. They'll be cut into like a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch cubes, however small you want to make them. And when you finish peeling them, and I'll show you how to chop the sweet potatoes. I just go like this. A little bit. They're hard right now, but when they cook up, they'll be very soft. And just get a couple of them and go this way and this way. And that's about what you want right there, for my taste anyway. The chicken's done now, so I'll put it on a plate, and I will add a little olive oil. Replace the lid in case I knock it over, which I usually do. Now for the vegetables. Carrots, celery, and onions. Saute them up for a few minutes. Doesn't take long. They'll do the they'll get tender when the stew is cooking. We'll just saute them down until the onions get a little translucent, and then go on to the next step. The white potatoes, or the Yukon Gold potatoes, just do them the same way. They're a lot easier because they're not hard to cut like the sweet potatoes. It doesn't take long. Just something like that. Like I said, I don't peel these guys. I have read that some time ago that the most nutritious part of the potato is the skin and the thin layer that's just under the skin. But who knows if that's true or not. I forgot to mention you're going to need some flour for this since it's stew. So this is the flour and the thyme and the rosemary and a little fresh ground pepper and some salt. A little bit of salt, I don't use much salt. And put that in there and stir it around. And then you're at this stage you're about 2 minutes from the big step of combining everything. So I'll see you in 2 minutes. Okay, this is where almost everything comes together. You get the chicken broth. That's good for that. Chicken meat can go back in. Should be a big old pot of stew when she's done. The white potatoes. Sweet potatoes. I have one vegetable left to chop, and that's the red bell pepper, and I'll be adding that. And then this is going to cook for 30 minutes. After simmer for 30 minutes, I had to bring it to a boil. And stir it up good. You guys might laugh, I like to use a spatula instead of a spoon for some reason. Okay, I'm going to chop up the red bell pepper, add it, and then I'll see you in 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, and the vegetables are all nice and tender now. So it's the final step. So add the peas and the ooh, I should have taken the lid off. Okay. and some cream. Yeah, I'm using half and half. Yeah, about a cup or half a cup, whatever you like. Let me stir this up a little bit. The frozen peas are going to stop the simmering for a while. Okay, so that's good. Now the last step is the thickening. Now, so if you want stew instead of soup, you need to take like a cup of water and 2 tablespoons of flour. Stir it up real good. I've already stirred it for a while. I just have to re-stir it before adding it, and then some on the spoon there. And then you add this. Now, if you like it like really thick, and do like I'm doing, and put 2 tablespoons of flour. If you don't like it as thick, and 1 tablespoon of flour would do. Yeah, the other thing I forgot to mention was when you're doing the 30-minute cook but just completed, it's better to put a lid on it, cover it. And instead of the frozen peas, you know, another way I cook it sometimes is if they have fresh green beans that don't look too bad, I'll add them at this stage. Because you're 10 minutes away from the finished product right now. And so I bring it back, get it simmering again. And this for the last 10 minutes, simmer it uncovered. So I'll get it simmering again, and then I'll see you in 10 minutes. Hey, it's been 10 minutes, and it's basically done now. It won't be as thick as probably you like it if you like it thick this time, but you know, it's one of those things that's better served the second day. And tomorrow, when it will be thicker. So it's just it's lunchtime here, so that's going to be my lunch. And let's see, I turn off the stove, and it's done, you know.